Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mitch.
And I'm Mrs. Mitch.
And today, firstly, before we start the video itself, we'd just like to address a couple of things concerning the channel. Firstly, we want to thank all of our subscribers from the bottom of our hearts for subscribing and continuing to watch our videos. We really
and be part of our life.
We really appreciate that. We've been doing this for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't subscribed, please do. And when you do, don't forget to tap on the notification bell.
Yes.
And be sure to select all. That means you'll receive all notifications from our channel, whether it be a new video, whether it be some sort of other notification, you'll receive everything. Also, please like, share and subscribe. It's really important for the channel.
Yes.
Now, just one thing that we wanted to talk about regarding the channel is, as I said, we've been doing this for 2 years now.
Yes.
Sonia and I have never asked for help in anything with our videos, but as we're getting older and Mrs. Mitch is retiring next year from work, we would like to continue doing these videos, but in order for us to get to the remote places, it costs money, and particularly fuel costs. We're filming just with one handheld action camera. You know, we're not after some elaborate equipment or anything like that, but we really think that it's time. Maybe we ask people who love our channel to help us a little bit. The channel will always be free, but we're considering opening a Patreon account. So this is just a forewarning of that, if you like. Maybe let us know what you think about that, but we think that we can bring you maybe even better content in the future, more from the villages and faraway places,
mountains.
So that's one thing that we wanted to talk about today. Also, we had some problems with the last video that we uploaded, and that was it was entitled, I think, Armenia's Brain Gain Episode for the Go Language Centre in Goris, which featured school children who presented their arts, science, technology projects in English. It's an amazing school. The founder and director is Gaina Ohanian, who we also interviewed. She's an amazing person. But we realized that something happened to this video. I've never had comments turned off by YouTube before, but even before I got one comment, the comments were already turned off. Perhaps because children were in it, but for goodness sake, we're just featuring a school and their projects. It was nothing more than that. So if you haven't watched it, we'll put a link in the description below so that you can watch that video. It's a long one, but I think it's something really important, for you to watch and learn
Armenia.
about, and for Armenia's future.
Yes.
Before we show you the progress of the Areni Lodge and Open Air Cultural Museum in Areni region, we want to mention Len's YouTube channel. Now, Len is an Australian New Zealand national, and he and his dear wife Armine are building the Areni Open Air, the Areni Lodge, and they're also contributing financially and with the planning also of the Areni Open Air Cultural Museum. It's an amazing project. They're adjacent to each other, and but just before we show you the progress, please consider watching Len's videos on Artsakh. His channel name is A Straight Talk from the Heart. We'll put a link in the description below. And maybe Mrs. Mitch, if you can just quickly describe what you think and what Len is actually talking about with
Well, I think
Artsakh
people-
without getting into any political...
No, we're not talking about
situation.
political, but people have to know the truth, and nobody never ever can cover the truth, because truth is always truth.
Yeah.
And if people want to know reality of the truth, I give suggestion, like I have suggestion and advice, give advice. Just watch his channel. That's all.
It's quite amazing.
That's all.
And
Amazing.
he has
and,
amazing knowledge of
Yes,
Artsakh,
history.
Armenia in general, basically the history of the entire world.
Yes, yes.
I'm not
Yes.
joking.
He's a very knowledgeable man.
So it's really, really important to hear what Len says. I think
Yes.
he's done about 3 or 4 videos now. You can
Yes.
go and just check
Yes.
his last one, which is less than 10 minutes.
Yes.
And it's a great summary of the situation
Yeah.
in Artsakh. Let me just finish by saying that. And so with that said, we hope you enjoy the video on the Areni Lodge and Open Air Cultural Museum, the progress that's been made so far. So stay tuned.
Yep.
We hope people come here from the public and will just sit and relax
Yeah.
and just have a moment of contemplation of just how important the cultural heritage of this people are,
Yeah.
and at the same time understand how beautiful this country is,
Sure.
and hopefully people will come to see.
Can I build on the top of there another level and live close to you?
No.
You were telling me before there is ibex up
Yes.
there in the mountains.
Up in the mountains,
In the
in
caves?
the caves,
Yep.
yeah, the ibex are sitting, and they come down in the evening
They
to,
come
to
down
drink.
here to the river.
Yeah, they come down, and of course they're protected. But we also have on this area here jackals, golden
Oh, wow.
jackals, and we have we know that bear has visited from,
You know
Yeah.
what bears leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the storks are very common around this
Yeah,
area here. Such beautiful animals like
Yeah,
eagles
they are,
and that sort
they
of
are.
thing. So
Very good.
the nature is the most important part of this.
Yeah. It's a beautiful poppy. And these emerged on Anzac Day, yes?
Yes.
Apparently.
Hey, Len is here.
Okay,
Hello, Len.
so here we have sweeping views from surface of Areni
Yeah.
and the Areni area, beautiful. The Upper River in full flood at the moment, very beautiful.
and these mountains which have our karites or ibex, the local longhorned mountain goats, which are really beautiful. So we built this so that you could get a wonderful view of the whole valley, and above this wonderful set of arches there will be an astronomical observatory, because you know there is nothing more beautiful than the Armenian skies.
There we are. And this is our new friend Archie from Australia.
Hello.
And guess what? Aussie people, he did not brought for me Vegemite.
Oh,
I'm going to
disgrace.
scream.
Disgrace.
I'm going to scream. But I forgive him.
We have some Vegemite downstairs for you to make you happier.
Okay.
Will that make you happier?
Yes, of course,
Okay.
Len, you know that. To make me happy, I need only Vegemite, nothing else.
There's sauna.
Yeah, hello.
Underneath here is going to be 8 normal suites for guests. And there's going to be a restaurant and everything. There's an ancient church up the top of that hill there. I'm not sure how old that is, but it's ancient, maybe 10th century, I'm not sure, maybe older. And beautiful mountains.
Here we are in the 2B presidential suites. There are 2 of these in the lodge.
This one here.
This is actually the boardroom that connects them. So
Okay.
so
The other one's over that.
Yeah,
the other
so-
one's over that side.
That's
yeah.
right. So the people who stay here, they can have access to what will be the boardroom.
And these are 100 square meters, obviously can
Yeah.
enjoy, with beautiful views
yeah.
of the surroundings.
Yeah.
Each room has their own lounge, bedroom, walk-in wardrobe, and bathroom.
Yeah.
And all the security features that you could imagine to ensure that VVIPs are well looked after, because we have
Yeah.
designs for a helipad outside, so
Yeah.
that people can just come straight from the airport if necessary.
So there's going to be a bedroom through here, yes?
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
This is the bedroom.
Yeah.
And
Underneath these floors is, we think, the first application of geothermal heating,
right.
which is eco-friendly.
Fantastic.
Everything that's been built here is
Yeah.
like, we have 900 litres of solar hot water
Yeah.
on the roof, and we'll be doing a solar farm in the vineyard as well too. So everything is
Excellent.
hopefully to do with nature, getting back to the environment. There'll be a fence that divides the private area as a lodge, and this area which will be open to the public. So we will allow the public. This will be run by the municipality.
Yeah.
From approximately midday through to 8 o'clock in the evening, and the resources that they take from the construction of this with the artists and that sort of thing, which will be organised by them, will flow back into the community. So this is our little bit. We're trying to not just preserve culture, but provide a little bit of employment for the locals.
This is the first building up here,
Yes.
Len. What's that building going to be again?
So this building will be a multi-purpose building. The main part of it will be what we call the Armenian kitchen, and that'll focus on Armenian foods. But actually, some foods they don't even know that are Armenian, like gingerbread.
Yeah.
Most Armenians don't know that the first gingerbread in Europe was actually created by an Armenian.
Really?
So we will have a few really interesting things,
Okay,
not just barbecue.
Yeah. Excellent.
So let's go to the
Okay. Let's have a little walk through here.
because there'll be 12 buildings.
12 buildings. Yep.
And these buildings will be partly funded by us as our private donation, but also by donations which through GoFundMe we've been receiving from Armenians and non-Armenians.
Yep. Go to just Google Areni Lodge, Areni Open Air Cultural Museum, and you'll get all of the information there.
This is going to be a craft house.
Yeah.
Some of them, for example, like sculpture, needlework, winemaking, all the wonderful skills and crafts that have come through centuries in Armenia.
And there's the beautiful Areni Lodge nearing completion. That's Len and Armene's project, and I mean that's maybe a month or two away from opening, and then you've got an ancient church up there that's 700 years old. But there are many more older churches than that here in Armenia. And there's the Upper River, Mrs. Mitch and Archie.
Do you notice all the beautiful butterflies and birds here? This is a butterfly-rich area, and that's why the bridge that we'll construct across the river is called Tita Kamosh, which means butterfly bridge.
Ah, wonderful.
So this is the upper road, the upper trail that we're constructing, which will help link all the different buildings.
Yeah. Oh, you've done so much work since the last time.
Yeah, so under the apricot tree, there'll be a little... all of this is supposed to be like a 100-year-old stone village.
Yeah.
And this will be a kind of a school for festivals and storytelling and stuff like that. All of this area here will be redeveloped so that tourists will immerse themselves in the cultural experience.
Fantastic.
Each of these little places will be elevated stone.
Yeah, I
cottages.
didn't realise how much elevation there was here.
None of these grapevines will be affected.
Uh-huh.
They'll all be still there.
Yeah.
And all the vines will be trained around the building.
Yeah. So are you're going to like pave this? You're going to use rocks, or what are you going to use?
We'll stone pave this.
Stone pave it?
But we need to be mindful of wheelchairs, because in Armenia, unfortunately, they don't often think about wheelchairs, which is why our main entrance is a ramp, not a set of stairs.
Uh-huh.
So when you're here, you get a grasp of how beautiful this area is.
Yeah.
Just behind the tree behind Sona is an area where we're going to develop with a beautiful khatchkar, which is an Armenian cross stone.
Yeah.
So that cross stone we commissioned as a symbol of unity for the Armenian people.
Yeah. Wonderful.